Hi guys, this is pork tenderloin. It's been marinating in 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, and I've got all the ingredients here. Smoked paprika, I've got 4 cloves of garlic and a whole onion sliced, which is in a little cooking dish right next to me. Cinnamon, about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon depending on taste. Chipotle chili flakes, a teaspoon. My oven's ready for the pork, so we'll get on with that in a minute. Black pepper to taste. It's usually about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. You can never have too much seasoning really in this. Ease off on the salt though, because you've got the sauce to go on top of the pork afterwards, but I'll show you how we do that later, and it's quite simple. And then you've got your cider itself, lovely Jersey cider, just check out the label. And there we go. And the way I make this is basically get the dish full of the onions and the garlic. You then come to get your pork, which has been marinating overnight. So you can marinate it for a couple of hours, but it's a dry rub marinade, and then I add a little bit of healthy olive oil because I just really like it to soak in. Now if you don't want the olive oil, that's fine, but if you're roasting it, I do recommend a bit of oil in there, but you can dry, slow cook it in the dry rub itself, but I just like a little bit of oil in there. It won't matter too much with the meat. Basically you want to place the meat into your dish, and it's not a lot of meat in itself. There's some bits and bobs there as well. There's a little tiny bit here. I call that the little taster, so that'll be my little nibble when it's cooked. Put the pork in there. You see the colour is really good, really rich. So there we go, pour it in like that. That's done. And because this is one-handed cooking, you have to do everything with one hand. Then you pour in the cider, pour around it. You don't want to lose any of that colour, let it ease off a bit. You can use Coca-Cola, but this has a lovely sweet apple taste to the pork. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you won't need too much. If you want to see where you are with the depth, just give it a press in there to make sure it's just about covered, but not quite. Still a little bit of give in there, because it's not a lot of meat in here. It's only for 2 to 3 people. I'll serve this like slider style on small buns, or with a little bit of mashed potatoes, my personal favourite. And we put this in the oven about 150, 160 degrees for about 3 hours. It's been 3 hours, and the meat is now very much like pulled pork. There's a lot of liquor there, and what you can do, what I like to do, you can just pull the pork as it is, slap it straight onto a sandwich, but you can add some barbecue sauce. You can just add a load on there. 5 tablespoonfuls there, and then what you want to do is just mix that in. You can just leave it on the top, or just mix it into the sauce itself. Turn your fillets over, or your pork loin over, and you can try it yourself. Yeah, very tender. It's been there full 3 hours. The barbecue sauce will help this lovely liquor flavour the meat afterwards. There we go, that's the pulled pork. It's finished, looking lovely. It just pulls apart so easily, and yeah, it's really nice. My god, I eat too much of this as it is. And you can either make your own barbecue sauce, or you can be criminal and use some of the old squeezy sauce, which is just as good really, but making your own is nice, but it's just so much labour saving time just to buy some good old Heinz barbecue sauce and whack it in there, or an old smokehouse recipe barbecue sauce. And yeah, I'm going to try this now. Oh Jesus Christ, that's good. There you go, Jersey style barbecue pork tenderloin, slow roasted in the oven. Yeah. Right, I'm going to eat the rest. I'll catch you guys later.